Hi everybody, Assalamu alaikum. Good morning everyone. We are live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn as well. So if you can hear me loud and clear, please give me a thumbs up. We are today I'm going to talk about a very important topic again. So it's about one of the most important skills that I have acquired from last many years. Okay, so before that, if you can hear me well, loud and clear, please give me a thumbs up, guys, and let me know from which platform are you watching from. Are you watching from YouTube or Instagram or LinkedIn? Do let me know. So the topic that I'm going to talk today is about one of the most important skill that I have acquired, and in this age of information that everyone must have to acquire, and that is about increasing your reading skill, and that is how you improve your learning curve. So once again, welcome to this live session, guys. So if you ask me, what is one thing that is common in all the leaders, all the entrepreneurs, I would say this skill, reading. If you look world's top leaders or entrepreneurs, or you name it, you take any leaders in any country, one thing that is common in all leaders, all the entrepreneurs, is that they all are leaders. We all have heard the phrase that leaders are readers, right? Exactly. So I would add to it that readers will become readers. Leaders will become readers. So it's so important, especially in this age of information. We are actually loaded with information. Okay, so it is so important, especially in this age, that we acquire knowledge faster than anyone out there. We acquire knowledge faster than our competition. That's how we progress. So that's the reason why this live session is gonna be so important for you all. Okay, so if you ask me, Fasham, how did it benefit you? I consider, I've been in this field from last 6 years, right? So if you ask me, how did it help you? It helped me improve my different vital areas of my life in a dramatic way. It actually helped me, the ability to read more fast helped me to improve my health. Okay, I'm a biohacker now. It actually improved my business, my multiple businesses, my multiple investment portfolios, my relationships, my spiritual connection with my creator. Everything has dramatically improved because of this very powerful skill. And today I'm going to tell you how you can actually, I was talking about the same topic today for a company. So actually his reading skills, his fast reading skills has actually increased 300 times, guys. 300. It was 240 words per minute when we analyzed, and after once when he implemented the techniques which I'm going to share today, it has gone to 780 words. It is not 10x. I mentioned 10x, but it is not even 10x. It is 300 times more. So such a powerful technique that I'm going to share here today. So if you ask me what are the benefits of reading, there are many benefits. Number one, I would say memory, because when you are reading, you are giving strenuous activity for your brain, right? So the more you are loading your brain with information, so that helps your brain to organize itself. That helps your brain, that makes your brain to create more, to fire more neurons. That's how your memory increases. The creativity of your brain also increases. Number two, it improves your focus. If you ask me, Fasham, what is the number one skill in this age that you want to learn? I would definitely say the biggest skill that you want to learn is the ability to focus. Why? Because we know we are in the age of distractions. Everywhere you look around, there are distractions everywhere, right? So it's our ability to focus that actually helps us achieve bigger results. All right? So if you're reading, we are only focused on the task at hand. All right? So that improves our focus. So it improves our memory, it improves focus, it again improves creativity. Why? Because we already have a level of knowledge within our brain, a level of data that's stored in our brain. And when you are reading new things, you are giving more and more information to your brain. So what happens when you read, when you're giving new inputs to your brain, you have already a data which is stored in your brain. Now you are reading more and more and more. That means you are loading your brain with many informations, right? So thereby your brain make a connection between your past data and the new data. That's how your creativity increases. Number 4, it increases your imagination. It increases your imagination. It increases your vocabulary, right? Literally, it completely improves. If you have this one particular skill, all important areas of your life can be dramatically improved. So now it's very, very important to acquire the skill of fast reading. Now it's all about Fasham. Okay, I know reading. Yes, it normally takes, before, even for me, it normally takes like, 4 or 5 months to complete a book. At least 3-4 months it used to take for me to complete a book. Now I can easily complete a book within a week. Minimum. I'm talking about a minimum. But on an average, I'm moving towards 2 books every single week. 2 books every single week. And as I said, this has that power in it. So let's talk about how you can increase your ability to 10x your fast reading skills. So first, for that, I want you to have, if you cannot do it, if you cannot practice it now, at least, if you are practicing it now, it's well and good. By the time I explain it, it would be very easy for you to practice it. So if you are practicing it now, just mention live, or if you are watching it live, just mention here live. And if you are watching it replay, please comment here and hashtag replay. So let's begin. So what do you want to have to practice this skill? 3 things. Just 3 things. What you want to have: a book, any script, any physical script, an easy reading novel or any book, a physical script you should have. Number 2, you should have a pen or a pencil. And number 3, you should have a timer or a stopwatch or alarm, whatever it is. This is to just measure your words per minute. All right. So shall we start? So before we begin, what we are trying to do at first is to analyze your current reading rate. We want to assess our current reading rate. That's how we will be able to know how dramatically we have improved our fast reading skills, right? So let's begin. So what do you want to do now? Just set off your alarm for 2 minutes. So you are going to read for 2 minutes. All right. We are going to assess your current reading rate. Okay. So set off your alarm for 2 minutes and start reading for 2 minutes. Your normal way of reading, in the normal way, how you normally read it. In the same way, you can read it for 2 minutes. Set off the alarm first, then you have to read it for 2 minutes. All right. So this is the first step, number 1. Once you are done, once you have completed your reading for 2 minutes, then mark the area where you left off, where you finished. Then what you want to do is, look for the 3 regular lines, not the shorter ones. Look for the 3 regular lines and see the total number of words in those 3 regular lines. Total number of words, maybe 1, 2 in this. Okay, let me see. These are the 3 regular lines that I'm going to take here. All right, so it contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 30 words from these. So 1, 2, 3 lines and 30 words. So 30 by 3, which is 10 words. That is your WPL. That is your words per line. All right. So now note down that number first. Your WPL or your words per line. Just mark it over here. Mark it over somewhere. Okay. Now you know where you have left off. You have completed reading for 2 minutes. Your normal rate of reading. Now what you want to do is count the total number of lines that you have read in those 2 minutes. Count those 2 numbers. All right. So step 5. Now you know your words per line. Now you know your total number of lines that you have completed. All right. So now multiply your words per line with your total number of lines that you have completed. Okay. And once you got that number, divide by 2, because that number represents for 2 minutes, right? Now we want to know what is your word rate, your rate per minute, WPM. So divide by 2. That will give you your word per minute. Note down that number. That is your current rate or current speed of your reading or your current reading rate. Is that clear, guys? If it is clear, give me, if you can hear me very well, if you can hear me loud and clear, do let me know. Or if you have any questions, if you have any comments, do let me know. All right. So once you're done with that, now we will be moving towards the speed reading technique. Okay. So the technique is called visual pacing technique. The normal technique that we use, this is called sub-vocalizing technique. We used to use our tongue, and we used to read it with our mouth, right? That sub-vocalizing techniques actually reduces your reading speed. Your mind, your brain is so faster than your mouth. So you don't want to really read it loud. Whenever you read it, you have that inner voice, right? You don't want to do that. You want to use your mind. Your mind is it has that lightning speed. We're going to use our mind to acquire this skill. So what you want to do in visual pacing, you can either use your finger or you can use your pen. All right. Better to go with your finger. You might know when you were studying first standard, second standard, when you were a kid, your teacher used to say, use your finger to read. That actually works well. All right. So the same way we'll do it. Okay. So what you want to do, same way as we did to assess your current reading rate, set off your alarm for 2 minutes, then keep your finger, all right? Start and just move your finger. Just move your finger. And when you move along the way, you focus, your eye has to focus on the words which is above your finger. When you move along, you focus on the word which is just above your finger. You don't want to read it loud. You don't want to do that because that is going to reduce your speed. Just move along. Just don't worry about comprehension. Okay, you will improve it, but just move along. Just move along and try to see that. You want to use only your mind. You don't want to use your tongue. You don't want to use your tongue at all. You don't want to say it loud. All right. So you want to move along and see that word. All right, you just need to focus only on that word. You want to use your mind. All right, so just move along. So now the same way for 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, just go, and when your alarm rings, just stop and the same way you count what is the total number of words. Select 3 regular lines first, as I mentioned before, as I explained before. Select the 3 new regular lines, all right, and calculate the average, calculate the total number and divide by 3. That will give you the WPL, your words per line. All right, so now you count the total number of lines that you have completed by using your visual pacing method. Once you're done with that, multiply your words per line with your total number of lines that you have done. Okay, and then now divide by 2, because that is for that words was for 2 minutes, and divide by 2 will give you your words per minute. And just do it for yourself, guys. Today, as I said, as I was practicing, that is the reason why I was actually thinking of, because this was like a miracle when I did this training for a company today morning. It took the visual pacing from 240 it has actually gone to 780, guys. Can you believe it? From 200 words per minute to 780 words per minute. 240 itself, he was a regular reader. That guy was a regular reader. That 240 itself is a very good number. And from there, it has gone to 780 just by practicing this technique. All right. So let me ask you again. Do you want to accelerate even further? I'm going to show you even more powerful technique. It can even help you to accelerate even further to the next level. All right, so this is that technique. Now you know your new words, your new reading rate, right? So if you want to accelerate, you know how powerful your brain, your mind is, right? It has that lightning speed. You want to use your mind, so you can literally go even beyond. How do you do that? Again, this is again very, very important. What you want to do again here is now set your alarm for 4 minutes. Set your alarm for 4 minutes. Now do the visual pacing. Just put your finger and move it and just do the visual pacing. So read it by using your visual pacer, by using your finger for 4 minutes. Set your alarm for 4. Start reading by using visual pacing. And once you're done, once your alarm rings off, mark the area where you left off and you mark that area, right? So then that you have completed within 4 minutes. Now you want to give challenge to your brain. So what you want to do is now reduce the time, set your alarm for 3 minutes. Now your task is to complete the script that you have completed, that you have taken to complete within 4 minutes. The new task that you are giving to your brain is to complete that within 3 minutes. That's a new task. You are pushing your brain. You are pushing your brain to new limits, right? So finish it off where you have taken 4 minutes to complete. Finish it off within 3 minutes. That's your new challenge that you are giving to your brain. Do for 3 minutes. Complete it within 3 minutes by using visual pacing. You can do that. Guys, don't worry about comprehension now. All right, just move your hands. Just try your best to. The more you practice it, unbelievably, it will improve your focus rate. It will comprehend. You will be able to comprehend well as well, right? So do it. Finish it off within 3 minutes. That's a new challenge. Once you are done, you have to even push your brain even further. What you want to do is set a new alarm for 2 minutes, even push further. Now your new task is to complete within 2 minutes. Complete within 2 minutes. And once you are done, push again. Try to complete what it has taken 4 minutes to complete initially. Now you are challenging your brain to complete within a minute. Within a minute. Push further. Okay, guys? Once you are done, just make sure, you'll be wondering, oh my God, how fast I'm ready. The more you practice, it will unbelievably, you'll be able to acquire that skill. Now, once you're done with 1 minute challenge. Finally, what you want to do is take a breath, deep breathe, and start reading new section wherein you want to use your visual pacing and set your alarm for 2 minutes, and now start reading. You will be amazed with your results, guys. You will be amazed. From 240, it was taken to 780. It is so powerful, because today it's a world of information. The more you learn, you want to learn so many information. As I said, it has dramatically influenced and helped me in various important areas of my life, and I'm pretty sure you will be able to do that as well. So okay, I hope it is so beneficial for you. So what I would request you is do this task, do this exercise. All right, guys, this is going to change your life to a whole new level. So once you are done with this exercise, please comment in here your initial reading rate and your new reading rate, guys. All right, so I hope this is super useful for you. And if you haven't joined to Strengthen Your Wings private Facebook group, you can find the link somewhere there. So just click in there, you can get access to our private Facebook group. We are planning to interview some of the leading peak performance coach in the world. We are planning to interview some of the CEOs. So many interviews, so many live sessions are going to happen over there. So if you haven't joined that, please do join. So that's it for today. Bye. Take care. Let me know what you think. Take care, guys. Bye bye. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.